morning. I know probably most of us have the same situations where there's people in our family that you'd really rather not be around. You know, you go to some kind of family get together and you have to tolerate somebody, or somebody's just really, really gets on your nerves. And what my suggestion is, what I have realized is that to understand that your biological family is not your spiritual family. Just because you came into this planet, into that particular family, does not mean you need to stay there. If you go over to their house for, say, Thanksgiving or Christmas, or even just for a little visit, and you come out of there feeling beat up and depressed and tromped on and attacked, guess what? You have permission to get the heck away from them. You don't need to go back over there. If they're not making you feel good, you are not a vibrational match to them. And I've said this in my books and maybe a couple other videos, that the fact is that if you're a vibrational match to somebody, you make a good musical chord. But if you're not a vibrational match to them, like you may be playing a C and that person could be playing a D minor, and it doesn't, or D flat, D flat, and it doesn't match. It doesn't make the D flat wrong, doesn't make the C wrong. It means together you're not good. So it's okay to get away from people that you don't get along with. Your deal is to get yourself in the frequency of people who you really like, who make you feel better, that lift you up, and then as you can raise up your vibration and keep yourself higher, and I've said this before several times, you attract more high-level frequency experiences and people. And if you let yourself come down and you're hanging out with these people because you think you're supposed to, you attract more low frequency event experiences. And just because they're your biological family, you have no obligation to stay with them. It's like a soul contract. Your parents brought you onto the planet, and that was their contract, maybe. And that's all. Maybe that's all you needed to be with them, is that you don't need to spend your entire life. You know, like say, if you are not comfortable with them, get away from them, and it's okay. Most people think, oh, I have to go over there. I have to go to grandma's. I have to go over. I have to stay around. I got to go to my mom's house for Christmas. No, you don't. Unless if you had a conversation with this person and said, this just doesn't make me feel good, and so I'm going to choose to go someplace else this time, and then you got to just be okay with it. And if you can walk away from them with no emotion, like, oh, I can't wait to get away from them and never see them again, and they're so horrible, and look at what they did to me. No, you just want to say, we've had our contract, we've completed the contract, and there's no emotion involved, and you just move if you're living with them, or you just move into a whole different frequency, a different place where you are experiencing your life that does not include them. And give yourself permission to do that. It's okay. So there is a book that somebody, I forget who it was, wrote it. It's called "Thank You for Being Such a Pain." And the people who are giving you the hardest time are the ones who love you the most. Carolyn Mace, one time in one of her lectures, said that whoever is your worst person that you're dealing with in life was the one who said, I'm going to be willing to come in here and sabotage you, stab you in the heart, so that you will say, wait a minute, I'm not doing this anymore, and I'm going to go this way. They'll make you go in this different direction. So that person really is your best, who loves you the most. They love you enough to do that to you, so that you will actually get off where you are, stuck where you are, and go somewhere else. So give yourself permission to get away from whoever's not a job you don't like, a boyfriend you don't like, girlfriend, husband, wife. I really always kind of think it's really neat when I hear somebody say that they've been in a really awful marriage for a long time and they finally just decided to get out. I think that is so awesome that you have enough self-image that you're not going to continue to stay in that abuse. Just go somewhere else. And it's be scary for a while, but it's like you jump off the cliff and see where you're going to land, but you'll land in a whole new adventure, and you'll probably really surprise yourself. So anyway, I hope that you're not in any situation like that, but if you are, give yourself permission to go somewhere else and get away from it and stay. You don't have to go back. You're not required just because they're your family and people think you should do that. No, it's okay to get away. That's it for today, and I'll see you next week. And my YouTube channel, I guess, I don't know if you even know it, it's called Nonstop Aha Moments on YouTube, where I have a whole bunch more of these short little videos. So hope you check that out, and talk to you next week. Bye.